Guys, welcome Occult Cat fam. Welcome to Occult Cat TV. So what I have for you guys today is actually, as I released a video, a Astaroth connective piece, I thought that I'd actually talk about Astaroth. So that's what we're going to be getting into today. Cat fam. Okay, just letting you guys know. So this is the Astaroth ritual in which I was talking about. In a sense, what this will do is this is a shamanic rite to reclaim any soul fragments. In a sense, this will help to empower you to magnetize these aspects of yourself back to you. Now back to the video. Astaroth. She has many different aspects to her, right? She's also known as Ishtar, Inanna, Isis, Astarte, right? She is a goddess of love and war. And for myself, I've been working with Astaroth probably the past about 4 to 5 years, depending on how we're viewing her and depending on how we're looking at her. Because I also worked with Isis, I as well worked with Isis in the beginning before working with Astaroth, and I believe it was the aspect of Isis, Ishtar, as well as Astarte that led me then to the version of her known as Astaroth, right? So, from my understanding is that when I do look at the Goetia, when it comes to beings such as Amon, right? People also associate him with Amun, right? Or they associate Isis, right? Ishtar as Astaroth, or they associate King Porson with Horus. And yes, we can look at these associations. We can see very similar energy as well when it comes to Bune and the Eye of Wadjet, but it's truly about working with the being for that aspect that it is. So if you do wish to work with Isis or Inanna, I recommend that you rather go to those aspects, right? Yes, these energies might be the same at the end of the day. Isis might also be known as Lady of 10,000 Names, but truly it's about respecting that specific essence and energy that we're working with, such as when you choose to work with Belial and Belial as well, Beelzebub. It would be working with the different aspects separately as that own deific being and counterpart. That said, how is it Astarte, Astaroth can help you along the way, along your journey? So what she can provide for you is empowerment in a lot of different ways. For myself specifically, I came to Astaroth to be an occult writer, right? I wanted to better my magic ability, I wanted to better my divination, my spell work, my ability to manifest. And actually, as I started to work with her and go more in depth, even connecting to her on the deeper levels, establishing a pact in different ways, I found what I was looking for. Actually, I was brought into a lot of insight and gnosis that I never would have thought otherwise. Now that as I was working with her, it's not just spell work or ritual, right? What she also did for me was she started to show me who I was. She started to unveil past lives. She helped me to go more within myself to better understand who I was. She helped me to go within the darkness and as well to face my shadow and to integrate myself. She did a lot of healing for myself, or for me, as I was working with her, and I still continue to work with her here and there. That's why I made the connective piece. So on top of, ritual, spell work, divination, helping you to better yourself in the occult in all ways, right? For myself, I came to her wanting to be an occult writer. And this is definitely what I got out of it. I became an occult writer, an occult speaker. And then on top of this, it does say that she brings you into, you could say, into friendship or communication with people of high class, high status, and wealth. And I can definitely attest for that, because there's moments, and I'll make a Patreon video going more in depth about what Astaroth has taught me, as well as what she's done for me. But to just give an overall, I remember one time I went to the skate park, and out of all people, this was after working with Astaroth, I happened to talk to this guy, and I just started asking him tips. Found out he was a millionaire BMXer, right? BMX, like bike riding. He's traveled the whole world, and he was from Brazil, and he just loves going to the skate park. He doesn't really care about the money. What matters more to him is just getting to ride. And he really taught me in that interaction that it's truly doing the work and doing what you love. The more that you do what you love, the more you will create of it, and then the more will be amassed from that endeavor through just embracing your will. Such as maybe myself, maybe I came to Astaroth to want to be an occult writer because that's how I knew I was going to create my wealth, make a living, and as well leave a legacy. So these are the ways in which Astaroth can help you. She can also help you in healing. So if we were to look at Astaroth, it would be healing. She can empower you to heal your emotions. I remember hearing that she was the counselor of hell. So if you need a therapist in any way, this is actually what I've heard from a few people. She was very similar with me. If you need a therapist in any way, go to Astaroth and just merely start to talk to her about that situation, right? And then she will give you advice for you to help, so that you can better understand the situation and the wisdom that might be coming from the situation. She's really good at psychology as well as philosophy, and then on top of that, mediumship, divination, spell work. She can aid you in all of these ways, just overall helping you to connect to your higher self, better understand yourself, as well as embrace the true will. Just as I met that BMXer, he got to travel the whole world from just riding a bike, from BMXing and doing tricks, right? And for myself, I've accomplished so much just from embracing the occult, doing my writings, making my videos, putting myself out there as a professional cultist that does ritual for people, spell work, divination, tarot, consultations, as well as pacts. These are the things that I provide. And these are also things that I've learned from the different beings that I've worked with, such as Astaroth. Astaroth can help you in a multitude of ways when it comes to your sorcery, to your life, as well as just relationships and friendships overall. So with that, you guys, that's pretty much going to be the video on Astaroth. I definitely recommend that you guys work with her. If you need any help connecting to her, definitely go check the last video. Go check the last video. I think it's down below, which is a connection piece in which I made in honor of the goddess. I infused her frequency with it, and then used some music that as well she chose, and a scenery. So I give this video as an offering to Astaroth, and I just want to let you guys know that I will be doing a Astaroth ritual for people. It's a service in which I'm providing at the moment. It is only $55, but overall the total of the ritual is $300. Astaroth wanted me to see who would like to purchase this rite before I up the prices, because it's actually a very empowering rite that aids you in recollecting your shamanic fragments. So anything that, say you've been through trauma, you've been through illness, even death. For myself, I've been through a near death. What this rite is going to do is pull back or bring back those aspects of yourself, allowing you to heal, right? So as you've went the journey without these aspects, you've learned the lessons that they've taught you, right? You've learned the lessons from not having that aspect of yourself. In shamanism, we go through this soul fragmentation. We go through this soul fragmentation because, in a sense, we had to go through this pain or the suffering in a certain way to teach us a lesson. We couldn't understand the journey the same way if we didn't lack something. So just as we've lost this aspect of ourself, you can go into shamanic healing and ritual to regain these aspects of yourself. And this is a ritual in which I provide for people on behalf of Astaroth. So if you would like to, in a sense, either book a consultation with me or with me and Astaroth, or if you would like to get this ritual, please feel free to email me at OccultcatTv@gmail.com. Again, that would be OccultcatTv@gmail.com. And this is something that I'm providing on behalf of Astaroth. It is a healing rite to the depths of your soul. And this is something that is very powerful. So if you're interested in it, go check it out. Other than that, have a beautiful day, you guys. I'm your host, O'Shea. This is OccultcatTV. And have a beautiful day, you guys. Peace. I'm out. As well, namaste.